Delusion is an open-world pixel art RPG that really nails down an otherworldly aesthetic. It features a classic prisoner start and sets you on a mission to track down a dangerous terrorist who's playing with magical artifacts beyond her comprehension. The game had a full release in May 2024 and it's on Steam for $20. Now let's make a character and get into it.
The world is broken. Its surface is cursed, inhospitable. Those that remain cling to islands in the sky. In the dank cell of an Inquisition ship, you ruminate on your past. Dreams of childhood slip through your mind. Was your fate sealed, even then? The brawler, the urchin, the apprentice, and the noble. The idea of battle captivates you, it always has. You started by smashing sticks, long before you were clashing swords. There was never any question, you were a fighter through and through, +2 might. Increase your maximum health, governs the combat skills of attack and defense. I don't know any of the systems in this game, this is the first time I've ever touched it. Growing up, you're nobody, just another malnourished child clogging the city. Without the street gangs, you'd have died like the rest. They taught you to see what others didn't, to slip in where others couldn't. They taught you to survive. +2 guile, increase your maximum stamina, governs your lockpick and agility. Apprentice. As a child of remarkable promise from an unremarkable family, your parents sold you to a passing scholar. Your youth was spent copying tomes till your hands bled. But what you read, you did not forget. +2 wisdom, increases your maximum mana, governs the lore and spellcast skills. And noble. A child of noble birth, you were dining with foreign dignitaries before you could walk. You learned manners and etiquette, but more than anything, tenacity. For the glittering halls of Rioja can be more cutthroat than the darkest of alleys. +2 persona, increases your regenerate, governs the charm and barter skills. They all sound pretty cool. I'm very interested in the magic, and then the fighting seems cool too, and I assume, based on the way these are written, that I'll be able to dabble into all of them. But I think I'm gonna, and also noble sounds fun. Just if there's a lot of charisma stuff in the game, I don't know. But I think I'm gonna go with apprentice. Your body grew, the mind sharpened. For a while you excelled. Adventurer, at the first chance you set out on your own, you travel the sky realm, stowing on ships and sleeping under the stars. You learned much of the world, but you also learned how to defend yourself, as the open road is not for the faint-hearted. +20 attack, increased damage done with all physical weapons. Aetheris, you proved adept at machinery, so the Aetheris skill took you as an apprentice. You learned hermetic magic to seal a ship so it may touch the cosmos, but also the simple logic of locks and traps. Being accepted in the prestigious Bayonne University, you learn of ancient gods, dead cities, and the language of the universe. But above all, you learn to look beyond the obvious to find the hidden truths of all things. Knowledge of ancient truths allows you interaction with concealed mechanisms to reveal hidden secrets. In Counselor, your treatise on polemics showed promise. You gained a position in the Council in Rioja, the political heart of the apostatic union. Before long, you were hurling opinions into the deafening debates. 20 charm. This one sounds really good, and then Counselor sounds good to me. I'm gonna go with Counselor. I'm trying to avoid doing what I would normally do. Crack showed, your guard slipped. The mistake was grave. The Inquisition had your scent. Oh, what did I do wrong? Temple Raider. After learning of a powerful artifact in an ancient temple, you set out to obtain it. You train to defend yourself against traps and monsters alike, and not to evade the Inquisition, who forbid the plunder of such places. 20 defense, agility, spellcast, and barter. In your studies, you learned of a forbidden word, a word whispered only in the dark, that opened unseen doors. Before you knew it, you were hunted by a shadowy organization and forced to flee for your life. Increased movement, speed, and jump height. That sounds really good too. You were always adept at spellcraft, but eventually it became an obsession. You wrote a spell of such complex cipher logic that when cast, it tore a hole in the veil of reality, making you a wanted criminal overnight. Or a bookseller. You opened a bookshop in Rioja, an emporium of knowledge frequented by the most learned folks in the apostatic union. But when word got out of your stocked forbidden texts, the Inquisition showed you no mercy. 20 barter. More favorable deals. I like how they all flow well together, no matter what selections you choose, and I assume this will be the last one. This is what got me landed in jail here. I like being fast. I already took the one that gives me bonus spellcast, so this would be doubling down on that. I think I'm gonna go with this one, hunted, being fast. Oh man, look at you. Hey brother, you have a key on you or something? I don't even know what the controls are. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh, there's airship controls. We get an airship. I'm assuming that's a monster. Pilfered 3 gold coins, all right. Hey, what's up, dude? Oh, you can talk to him. Prisoner 17. You've been marked for temporary release. Our Inquisition will see you in the central chamber. Do not keep him waiting. Why am I being released? Only the Inquisitor can answer that, but I calculate there is a 8 in 10 chance you'll be granted the honor of glorious and sanctifying death. Oh, that's good. Wait, I love the dialogue box. Look at it, it's really cool. What are you exactly? I was a prisoner like you, but our Inquisitor and his generosity made me so much more. Cipher magic runs through my veins. My sins have been cleansed. I'm a servant of the Inquisition now. Awesome. Look at him. He's pretty sick looking. Prisoner 17, still in one piece, I see. Good, good. I've been tasked with apprehending a very dangerous individual, but on assaulting her fortress, my agents have encountered a slight setback. They are all dead. Oh shit, I bet I gotta go do it. So, on consideration, I'm not sure your crimes warrant a harsh sentence, Prisoner 17, in fact, I will release you on one condition. You must apprehend the most dangerous outlaw in the Apathetic Union, Vela. How am I supposed to do that? Now listen, Vela is the leader of the Dark Star mercenary band. They are notorious for aiding cultists and god worshippers. Our ship is docked close to their headquarters, an old fortress from the God War. My agents launched an assault 1 hour ago, with limited success. Simply follow in their footsteps and succeed where they failed. My drones will provide you with advice to guide you on your way. Any questions? Who is she? She's of noble birth, would you believe? Heir to a wealthy military family in Ryova. She was groomed by her father for command, but after the death of her mother and sister, she fled. She started preaching nonsense about some heaven and managed to rally a band of thieves and brigands to her cause. They've been causing quite the ruckus around the fringes of the Union territory, aiding and abetting cultists and god worshippers. Needless to say, they must be stopped. This is a suicide mission. Not at all. Many of the Dark Star mercenaries have been killed in the assault, only a handful remain. My drones calculate that you have a 1 in 465 chance of success. Worth a shot. Alright, got an Inquisition journal. Very good. I'll also be giving you one of our Inquisition journals. It's been constructed with state-of-the-art cipher magic. The pages will keep track of your status. Oh, and a word of advice. I wouldn't try and run. This is a small island, and it's a long way down. Alright, I'll do the mission for you then. Mana potion. Revitalizes mana. Created from the Paradoxus herb. This potion stimulates the mind and increases the user's magical potency. It has become quite a habit for many university scholars. Alright. Health potion. Restores your health. This potion is brewed from the Eye of Peguth herb and hastens the body's restorative functions. It is prescribed by most doctors. One of their few treatments that does more good than harm. An Inquisition journal, standard issue for its agents. The device is a marriage of clockwork technology and magical cipher. Though its pages appear to be paper, the writing changes based on its user's intent. This dude didn't give me a weapon. I can't pull my hands out. Oh man, this is fucking sick looking. Okay, there's a path down here. Hopefully we can get some supplies up here. Help us fight this chick. The powerful mercenary queen. Hey bud, what's going on? This wooden doorway can be broken with a weapon. Oh, that's excellent. There's an Inquisition supply chest nearby. Pick up the sword and open your inventory. Navigate to the equipment panel and equip the sword in one of your weapon slots. Lastly, remember to unholster your weapon before attacking. This is a meager task. I calculate there is a 1 in 20 chance you will somehow perish in the attempt. Rusty sword, covered in rust. Probably can't cut through cheese. Well, how do I holster it? Alright, we'll figure it out. Let's block is E. Ammunition. An assortment of ammunition for ranged weapons. Okay. But they really want to make sure you know how to cut things. You got some advice for me, dude? I see you made a short work of that flimsy door. Your skills are exemplary. The enemy doesn't stand a chance. That said, the road ahead is patrolled by Dark Star mercenaries, and I would recommend hiding in the nearby mushrooms until they pass. It's not that I doubt your skills, Prisoner 17. I simply calculate a 4 in 5 chance you will die horribly in combat. Remember, direct conflict is usually avoidable. Always be on the lookout for ways you can sneak past enemies. It's a little filter on the screen that shows you're stealthed. Can I sneak down here and get this potion without being seen? Nice. Man, the effects are so cool sounding. So alien already. And I love the way the sprites dance like that. Really brings them to life. Is there anything worth taking in here? I'm assuming I can get armor and shit. Maybe, hopefully a better weapon would be good. And we can give you away in there. Okay, here's another servitor. Hey bro, you got any advice for me? Oh shit. You okay? Hang on, I'll talk to you in a second. The Inquisition agent is an ally. They are dying, but they still might be of use. It is worth noting that you have been a prisoner for some time. Though I no longer possess a sense of smell, there is a high probability that you emit a foul stench. So this agent may take some convincing. Remember that when talking to others, you may have to charm them to gain their trust. Success relies on your charm skill, which is derived from the persona attribute. Didn't I take a bonus to that? Can I see my guy? Delusions can be spent to increase your core attributes. You get them by completing quests and exploring. Okay, that's an interesting experience game mechanic. Do I have really high agility, lore, and my charm, yeah, is 25. I don't see where oh, my persona, yeah. Increase your regen rate governs the charm and barter skills. So perhaps I can't increase it more without a higher skill? We'll see. Hey, the Inquisitor sent me to check up on you guys. You one of the locals? He looks up and down in disgust. Look, just leave me be. I failed the Inquisition. I'd rather die in peace. I'm here to help. The Inquisitor tasked me with capturing Vela. He lets out a weird chuckle that breaks into a cough. Oh my, I recognize you now. You're one of the prisoners. Gods, the Inquisition must really be desperate. You know you're gonna die, right? These bastards wiped out our whole echelon. If you insist on this fool's errand, you might find some supplies in my crashed drop pod. Follow the river upstream and you should find it by the waterfall. I want to see your drop pod really bad. There's the drop pod, I assume. Gold, nice. Is this the... Oh, look, a potion I missed. Let's go get it. Oh, better weapon. Ding, throwing knife. A steel knife designed to be thrown. Awesome. That's a big key. One lockpick, nice. Oh, another one. Get it. Hey, bud. To progress, you must unlock this door. You will need a lockpick to begin. You should find an ample supply next to me. When picking a lock, there's always a chance you will fail and the lockpick will break. To pick locks more easily, increase your lockpick skill. Mechanical locks are not the only security measure we'll come across. There is an art to disguising secrets through magical means. He chooses not to elaborate further. Can I not have this one? So it's a dice, just a simple dice roll. Very nice. I'm fine with that mechanic. I'm completely fine with that. Oh. It's too bad you guys can't fight. You guys are all over the place. What's up? In this room, the candlesticks on the wall have been enchanted to open a secret passageway. To interact with them, you must have a sufficiently high lore skill. Solving a lore puzzle usually depletes your mana. There may be multiple enchanted objects tied to a specific secret, so always be mindful of your surroundings. Here's a little message. Something has changed. So I won't be able to mouse over secrets and even detect them without a high enough lore skill. That's pretty cool. That'll work. That must be the crashed drop pod. He said to follow the river. No, is it? Some kind of cannon, maybe? Okay, let's see what else we got going on over here. Chopping some wood. Hey, bud. Servitor. In this house, you'll find a bed and a crystal point. You should make use of both. Resting restores your health, mana, and maximum stamina. You may only rest in a bed when it's safe to do so. Crystal points restore mana and save the game. They also grant a home spell, which will return you the last used crystal point. Remember that spells and usable items must be equipped before use, just like weapons. Good afternoon, sir. The man jolts awake from a daze. Though he is not old, his eyes betray a weariness. Or Baith, is that you? Oh, I'm sorry, stranger. I must have been dreaming again. I seem to do little else these days. Now let me just, oh damn, where is it? My dream journal, I've lost it again. I must have dropped it when running from those goblins on the mountain. Say, if you're wandering these parts, would you mind keeping an eye out for it? I would love to do your quest. What's this about your journal? I've lost my dream journal. I think it's been dropped near the goblins that inhabit the mountains east of here. Go past the fortress and look for a lake, then follow a river upstream. You should find them there. I've noticed they sometimes clear off at night. If you want to avoid a fight, you could rest a while on my bread. Approach when the neutron star has shrunk and they might be gone. And may I ask you something else? Have you heard of Vela? The young commander leads that band of mercenaries up in the old fortress. I was a bit worried when they took over that place. I thought they might cause some trouble, but honestly, other than the noise, they've been no bother. That Vela girl even visited me once. She sat and listened to my dreams and left me some food. Seemed like a nice girl. Tell me about these islands. These are the Onaric Islands, but I'm no local here myself. Let's see. We're circled by a small red neutron star, though you've probably noticed that already. Oh yes, and lately folk have been making a great deal of fuss about some apostatic union. The union renounced their gods, I believe, and even went as far as to wage war on them. They've claimed these islands for their own, but not everybody agrees with their apostasy. Many folks won't give up their worship. That reminds me, I think I knew a god once, or was that just a dream? That's all I wanted to know, man. Talk to you later. Crystal restores my mana and saves the game. I'll be back. And here's the bed. Can I have your stuff, dude? Cipher Spear. Shoot a bolt of magical energy to damage a single foe. Though the Apostatic Union heavily regulates the use of offensive magic, its military donates huge sums to universities to ensure the refinement of such spells. Savage. Equip it. We get a health potion here, the throwing knife, the mana potion, and I can switch between them. What were the controls? Use your item as R. I'm not sure I like that. Might want to put that on T. Sleep until, was that evening or noon? I don't know what time it is. Perchance to dream. Medic peculiar man haunted by dreams. He asks you to find his lost journal. He thinks it was stolen by goblins in the mountains to the east of the nearby fortress. After being trapped in the Inquisition cell for countless months, you've finally been set free on one condition. You must track down Vela, the most wanted person in the Apostatic Legion, or Union. She's in the God War fortress nearby. You may seek assistance from the Inquisition drones as you make your ascent. Teleportation spell that transports the caster to the last crystal point touched. Though widely used by scholars, some still prefer to walk. They claim the chance of being incorrectly teleported off a cliff is not negligible. What do you got over here, dude? Over our pitiful lives, humans accrue beliefs and delusions. When a person dies, sometimes a glimmer of who they were lingers for a time. The ethereal skull is a glimmer of delusion. Collect enough and you will acquire a full delusion, which allows you to increase a core attribute. You may also develop delusions of your own by completing quests and overcoming challenges. A glimmer of delusion. What did it say? Alright, they gave me half one. Half a level. So, I'm assuming if this is north and this... Wait, I don't have a freaking compass. I don't know where these goblins are. Let's go over here. Never found that guy's drop pod either. He said follow the river. I want to find that. Can I go in the water? Awesome. Eye of Paguth. A flower shaped oddly like an eyeball can be used as an alchemy ingredient. Named after the legendary god Paguth, this herb is well known for its healing properties and used in medicine across the Apostatic Union. Apostatic, it's like derived from apostate, so apostatic? Oh, look at the bottom of the skybox. It's awesome looking. There's another island up there. A little yellow bar is my stamina. It just comes back. It comes back pretty fast. Oh, attacking uses your stamina. So fighting enemies, I guess, doesn't give me experience. It doesn't add to my delusion. It just presents an obstacles. You don't have to fight. Is he aggro to me or is he gonna stay up there? Or maybe want to get a bow. Is there falling damage? Whoop. Nope. At least not that far. Hey, old man, I need to sleep at your house again. Sorry, I don't know how to put my sword away. I don't want to be rude, but I want to sleep at your house. Hang on, I'll use that thing in a second. Yeah. Sleep till the darkness. No, I guess that's sleeping like 24 hours then. Boom, saved. So I guess that's back the way I came. I'm glad we fought one because now we know a lot more about fighting. So the goblins must be over here. Here's where this guy's pod is and stuff. A health potion. Hoping for like a sword or some other weapon besides this rusty sword. Although it is cool looking. Oh, a yellow potion. What do you do? Stamina potion. Restores stamina and a portion of stamina threshold. Derived from the jitter seed, this potion imbues the user with unnatural energy. Sick. Jitter seed. So these are their landing pods? Or these are like weapons? These seem to be like cannons and shit. Majo technical cannons. Oh, you were fighting me? I thought she was going to be one of the Inquisitors. Maybe she's one of them bad mercenaries. Am I at the wrong place? I want to fight the goblins real quick. I like the way the book comes up. Was that a goblin? Okay, so I don't have like a ton of mana. I can cast like 4 of my spell. Gold, gold. In the middle of a creepy circle, not trapped. Stamina definitely seems like it's going to be important, managing that correctly. What am I looking for? That guy's dream journal? Oh, the environment is so cool. Look at these freaking sick mushroom trees, which had a really creepy ambiance. There's a little ship I started in. Okay, I gotta stop doing it from far away. Do I get a bonus from sneak attacking him? Sneak attack bonus? I probably can. I don't know if I'll be able to use my spell again or if it's done. Oh, is there like a stamina threshold mechanic too? The potion describes something like that because it looks like my stamina didn't refill all the way. So maybe the more you drain your stamina, the more like the smaller threshold you have. You need a might 5 to break this. Otherwise I can lockpick it, which is just a dice roll. What's in there? Cool gems. Let's see if we find a key first. Paradoxicus. An impossible flower that seems to shift between different shapes, can be used as an alchemy ingredient. Defy the principles of reality differently depending on how it's observed. Much prized by scholars and wizards. Hey, you want to aggro me or are we cool? Still not sure if those guys are the goblins 100%. Alright, a delusion. Nice. You've embraced a delusion. Use it to increase an attribute. And dream journal. Nice. Perchance to dream. An old journal with yellowing pages flickered through. There are handwritten descriptions of strange events, a wedding in an ancient castle, an empire with impossible machines, a cataclysm, barely escaped. Sounds like this guy's dreams are prophetic or something. This one seems to be flowing. I wonder if it'll actually carry me. No. Okay, so that must be the fortress we're supposed to go to. I don't know what that other bridge was leading us to. And I'm gonna go ahead and roll my lockpick on this. Hey, we got it. And the lockpick didn't break. Crystal Gem Cave. Iron ore. Decent quality ore can be used to upgrade rusty weapons. Ooh, can I do that myself, or do I need some sort of workbench? Belief is everything. As your delusions grow, so does your power. Find enough glimmers of delusion by exploring the world and completing quests, and they will grant a full delusion. I'm already with 3 factions. A peculiar bunch of humanoid individuals, goblins are native to the Oniric Isles. They are often seen wearing crafted wooden masks, attire that is said to be worn in an act of penitence for some past misdeed. They live in harmony with the forest and are especially fond of giant moths found there. The outlaws, numerous criminal gangs, find safe haven in these isles. The Apostatic Union, formed roughly 40 years ago after its various member realms defeated the Wiccans in the God War. Their shared belief is that for humanity to prosper, gods and god worshippers must be expelled from human society. In the Union, to call someone devout is an insult indeed. Okay. So they are some sort of atheist empire, which focuses on machinery and mechanical magic. But here in the Oniric Isles, you have unspent delusions. Increase your attribute points in the journal. Okay. It wants me to do it right now. Well, I'm sure I won't be upset to have more hit points and more attack and defense with sword and stuff. So, okay, so it seems like I kind of want to take everything, but I highly doubt that's a good build. Okay, these are the skills. Now, does just putting a point in increase them? It appears to be the case because I have 3 wisdom, and the ones that are obviously wisdom are those, and then this one I took the 20 bonus. So I can kind of slack on guile, and I will also lose out on lockpick bonus. Lore and spellcast, barter and charm. Barter allows more favorable deals, buy low and sell high. Charm, it depends on how good bartering is. This just makes you better at hitty and swingy and gives you more health, so let's grab that for right now. So that just makes these go up directly, right? Yeah, by 5. So that's not the fortress we're supposed to be invading, is it? No, that's where we came from. Oh, look, a freaking flying creature with 4 wings off in the distance. I wonder if we'll get to kill that. I wonder if there's a way to sneak in, perhaps behind that waterfall. Let's check it out. There's a lot of coins just lying around too. If that is the castle, which it looks like a castle to me, and that looks like their ship, and I'm gonna check that out before we go in the castle. First I want to check out this waterfall. I'm sure it's just nothing, because it's not even the right location. Yeah, potion. We missed over there somehow. Okay, that's the guys that were patrolling. And that's a throwing knife. I don't care about that. A different plant? Oh, look at that fucking sick dragon thing. Jitter seed, a potent seed that vibrates in one's hands, can be used as an alchemy ingredient. The volatile nature of this herb makes it ideal for restorative, potions, and poisons alike, so it is prized by the criminal gangs of Slev. Oh, I hope I get to go to Slev and meet them. So far, this game's totally meeting all my expectations. I'm having a good time. So they landed their ship here in order to assault the fortress. Not sure if it's that one or if it's that one. Big bridge, some sort of giant thing over there. You can't just like loot, at least these guys' bodies, you can't loot. By the amount of health potions I'm getting, I'm starting to feel like it's okay to just drink them down as needed. So we haven't been taking too much damage, we should be okay. Killed those goblins, no problem. Is this more iron ore? Can I use that right now? No. Cannot climb vines. Nice. Spell takedown. So we've only found 2 mana potions versus 12 health potions, so we'll see the comparative rarity of those as we go. I hope I'm not going to the wrong place. Oh well, I'm sure we'll be able to explore everything. It's supposed to be an open world game. Oh, that's definitely her. Well, that's our quest, right? Oh, I'll take this journal back to the old man. Well, I'll do it later. I want to test. I can't just save. I have to save at those save points. Oh, but it did open this for me. I'm assuming this is a quicker path back. Yeah, there's that old man's house. Is there falling damage? I don't know. We'll test it from here. That seems reasonable. Nope, no falling damage yet. Oh yeah, so it looks like my stamina is indeed creeping down, perhaps as a tiredness mechanic. Hey dude, I found your dream journal, sir. Oh, look, here we go. There's a compass right here. I'm an idiot. I could have seen that and I would have known where I was going. Hey, sir. The man squints at you for a moment. Oh, you were here earlier. Yes, I remember you. I found your journal. He leafs through the pages excitedly. Yes, it's all here. Arbeth, the war, the machine age. Please, take this along with my sincerest thanks. Gained a delusion as well. Health restore. We'll sleep in your bed again. This is the current time. Sleep until this time. The second phase. Why not? Okay, so now we have the fast path up, which is over here. I don't know if we can go that way. I think these drawbridges might block our path as we go. What do you have for me? Where are you going, prisoner 17? Are you attempting to run from your duty? The bridge ahead is barred to you. Only those with a permit may cross one of the apostatic union's bridges. Very well. I'm just gonna check out these areas real quick, if it's all the same to you. Who are you, a trader? Hey there, partner. How you doing? Oh, you got some maps? That's good. Oh my, what's all this commotion over yonder? I appear to be quite lost. I bought a map of one of these Oneric islands back in Ryova, but it seems to be decades out of date, he grumbles. That's the trouble with these fringe islands. Every few decades, they're floated into a different position. Take my advice, traveler. If you're looking to explore, make sure you find an accurate map. Where can I find a map? Well, I noticed the Erudite Academy is flying overhead. Can you see it up there in the sky? It travels all over the Apostatic Union, so I've heard. I met one of their scholars in the red tent near Hollowtown. Believe it or not, they're working on a map of the region right now, only it's not quite ready. Still, I'd try asking them. Worth a shot, huh? Now, where are you trying to get to? Oh, I'm trying to get to the Endless Realm. It's said to be the place where people never die, even though the flesh peels from their bones. As a boy, my mother would scare me with tales of the Cadaver Crusades, when the Endless would hunt the living and feast on their still warm bodies. That's grisly. It would scare me witless, but I always dreamed of going there someday, and I have it on good authority that they reformed their ways. They only eat non-sentient meat now, and they're on good terms with the Apostatic Union. So I said to myself, what do I have to lose? He gulps. Well, I suppose they could still eat me. Best of luck to you, friend. I was pleased to make your acquaintance. Glad there's civilized folk in these parts. Alright, so I'm not allowed to go on the bridge. I need a permit. Probably they'll just kill me. I'm assuming, because I'm on a floating island, that there is no other way across. We're just going to check out these other little areas real quick. I'm not allowed in there. Hey there, fella. The Darkstar mercenary languishes, an ale in one hand. She barely registers your presence. So you're with the Inquisition or some petty thief come to pick at our corpses? I'm hunting Vela. Do as you please, I'll not hamper you. That wench has led us into enough trouble. She swags the ale, most of it splashing down her face. If you don't care for Vela, then let me in the storm room below. You know what? Why do I always get the shitty jobs? Sure, you can loot the whole place for all I care. That'll show Vela a thing or two. Nice, charisma paid off. Hey, what can you tell me about her? She squints at you, her head swaying from the booze. You can keep a secret, right? No. She leads the Dark Star mercenaries, and so I'm supposed to tip my hat and call her boss. But between you and me, she's gonna get us all killed. Maybe already has. She speaks of mad prophecies, of breaking reality itself, to make some sort of deathless heaven. Nonsense and lies, the lot. I'll leave you to it. Appreciate your kindness. Take your lockpick and your gold here. Just be on my way. Ooh, I need 3 iron ore to upgrade it to a steel sword. Okay, how do I exit this? Oh, there we go. I bet you I can find another one somewhere on this starting area island. Gain a glimmer. Oh, rusty helm. A rusted helmet likely to be found on many battlefields. Since the God War, the Sky Realms have seen a sharp rise in dogs of war who sell their swords to the highest bidder. They're often ill-equipped with armor like this, and I aims to join them. Boom, rusty helmet. A bonus to my attack and my armor, which is very nice. Another jitter seed. Nice. I wonder how the alchemy system's gonna work. Oh, yes. Well, I want to focus on wisdom and might, but I'm obviously gonna need to get some more stamina, and charm's been nice. We'll see how good Barter is. It really wants us to spend it. I wonder if it's going to keep saying it. Also, it looks like they only go to 10. I don't want to increase this more until I get some more spells, but I guess I should. I'm wary of that maximum stamina thing, that stamina threshold thing. Came from down there originally. This is the way back up to her castle. Really cool things flying around in the sky here. The neutron star with all the radiation, like red lightning shooting out of it, looks awesome. You can hear my footsteps on the metal. Vela stands with gravitas, her voice piercing the clatter of the ship. You notice blood seeps from her armor. She's wounded, but hides it well. Loose the sails! And why is the anti-grav engine not running? Suddenly, you catch her eye. What's this? A straggler? The Dark Star Company greets you. My apologies, but you've caught us at a rather inopportune moment. Vela, I've come to apprehend you in the name of the Inquisition. I've just escaped from an Inquisition prison. Can I join you? Join with the villain right away? Or try to fight her? I've just escaped from the Inquisition. Can I join you? She looks you up and down, smirking. I mean no offense, but the Dark Star Company has certain standards. You don't quite fit the bill. Prepare yourself, straggler. Great deeds are afoot. Deeds that will bring the Apostatic Union's tyranny to an end, and that will usher in a new age of heaven. And with that, we must take our leave. It's been my pleasure, but I doubt we'll meet you again. So I gotta go back to the Inquisitor and tell him that I failed. Hopefully he doesn't kill me. She didn't want me. I don't know if that's because I wasn't charming enough or just because of the story. So bad times for my guy who doesn't even have a name or a body. I'm pretty sure I'm just a floating sword. You confronted Vela, the dangerous mercenary leader, but you failed to apprehend her as per your deal with the Inquisition. You should return to the Inquisitor's ship and seek penitence. Great. I'm sure he's going to be totally stoked. The level design's really cool too. Like, you can kind of explore a lot of different areas. I keep seeing cool stuff. All right, I guess we got to head back to the Inquisitor, you know, seek penitence for our failure. And he's moved his ship over here, so cool. Well, my lord, things have not gone exactly to plan. So Vela escaped, eh? Our drones detected her vessel's departure. I couldn't apprehend her, I failed. Well, you survived, and that's something. From the looks of you, I was sure you'd be butchered almost immediately. The deal still stands. Vela's still out there, and with you looking for her, the mission is not a failure, not technically. We need to ascertain where Vela may have gone. We have intel on a number of Dark Star mercenaries who flew the roost. We need to pay them a visit. I've arranged a meeting with Vela's former quartermaster, who will meet you in the Wobbly Noggin pub. Check your quest log for more information. In the meantime, we can use this God War fortress as a base of operations. Return here if you need to resupply. I'm giving you an Apostatic Union passport document. It will grant you access across a Union gate bridge like the one to the south. So what are you waiting for? Get going. He gave me some stuff. I didn't get to see exactly what it was. Remarkable treasure. Oh, I'm a dummy. I forgot about this spell. I could have just cast that to go back. Apostatic Union passport document. Each document can be only used in one bridge, after which it's rendered void. And I have 64 gold. I like how much detail they put into it. So we can use this as a base, he said. Suppose he means later. And still the only save point I have is at that village guy's house. Which save points, man, I haven't played a game with save points in a really long time, so that's cool, that'll be fun. Survival mode Fallout 4, I guess. So I can use it to open this bridge. You've been tasked with meeting Vela's former quartermaster in the Wobbly Noggin pub in Hollowshire past the Union Gate Bridge. He has information related to your hunt for Vela. Instigator Ignavis has tasked you with meeting Vela's former quartermaster. Greetings, the bridge is closed unless you're the bearer of a genuine Apostatic Union passport. So, if you've not got one, get lost. Where can I get a passport? Mostly they're granted by the higher-ups in the Union, Inquisitors and Counselors and the like. But I heard there's a shop in Hollowtown that sells them for a hefty price. Well, I've got one. Here you go. Seal looks good. Not seeing any signs of magical forgery yet. You can pass. Alright. Sick. Oh, I gotta save. The Wobbly Noggin pub. Hey, there's my iron ore. There's gold on top of that. Mushroom tree. I don't see how you would get up there. Seems like you'd have to have a pretty high little jump score, because like this is the jump. You're not going to be clearing that. Probably have to go over there. See this corner real quick. Oh, there's a huge bridge leading to a city or something. And that must be the map-making guy's fortress or something. Or perhaps that is. Let's check this giant skull out. Oh, four-eyed skull with a telescope sticking out of it. The wobbly noggin. This is definitely a tavern. Can I put my sword away? Yes, hold. Hey there, sir. Welcome to the wobbly noggin. If you're in need of a rest, we got beds and ale aplenty. Can I ask you some questions? Talk is free, friend. What can you tell me about Hollow? Well, most of us are simple farmers. Folk have been around here since the world rend, making ends meet. After the God War, we joined the Apostatic Union, but they mostly left us to our business until recently. The Union has seen fit to take a more direct hand in our affairs, see? They claim our crops grow with illegal god magic. That organized cultism runs rife. But in trying to stomp that out, they've started a god's damn famine. Most of us are thinking we'd better off damn without the damn Union, frankly, damn. Here's a save point. Cool, because I'm getting really tired. Boom. See you next time, bartender.